All right, first you want to remove the rear seat by the 3 bolts. 1, 2, underneath the pad. Here's the third one, 3. So go ahead and remove the rear seat. Then you just take a long piece of wire or coat hanger, and you just got to run it through where these cables go through. Run it through, and then you move to the back side. So after you find your wire that you punch back from the back, I take a little plastic plug out, and I keep it in my pocket.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna place my wire in one of those holes. Take some electrical tape. Tape that plug to your pole. You can either use a string too if it's easier. And I'm just going to tape that so I can pull this back through.
Make it nice and tapered so it doesn't get hung up on anything.
Yep.
Good. And so that's the side with one wire.
With one wire.
And then on the other end we've got two plugs.
2 plugs.
Okay, good. And where do those plug in?
This will plug in, you'll have a diagnostic port that's plugged into a black box that's right connected to the firewall.
Okay.
And it's connected to the original diagnostic plug. So you're going to unplug that from the diagnostic plug. Plug this diag into your other side.
Yep.
Plug that side into the IBR delete module.
Gotcha. So
and then this is your new diagnostic plug.
Yeah, so put the cap on that one.
And we'll put the cap on it, and it should be right around there.
Okay, good. Then you're going to pull that wire
through. We're going to pull this wire through.
Then go back to the other side in the cockpit and sort of guide it through. Then use your pull wire and just pull it through. Then carefully unhook the electrical tape, put the plug back in.
All right, so there's a bag inside the box which will contain this little gel pad. You just simply take it off the plastic adhesive or plastic wrap, place it on the bottom of the depth finder.
Yep.
Take your wire that you had, plug it in, put the depth finder in, and you're gonna have to push pretty hard.
You hear it click?
Yeah, and you can also just stick your hand back there and make sure that the clips.
There's 2 clips. Okay,
One
good.
right there, one right there.
Cool. Then just secure the wires.
Secure the wires. There's some zip ties in that bag.
Good. And then we'll label all of these wires where they go when we ship them, so it'll say which wire goes to, or which plug goes to which wire. Good. And then basically your depth sounder will show up where on the screen.
Okay, good. Which again. And this one already shows up, but you should just hit depth finder.
Yep.
Boom.
And then it shows up permanently where, and that's the depth sounder right there.
4.2 feet.
Perfect. Okay, good. And that will be permanently on?
Yes.
And you can change it to meters if you want meters?
Yes, I believe so in the settings.
That just changes to metric. Okay,
yeah.
good.
Yeah, you just got to change the whole system to metric.
Cool.